Welcome back to Dungeon Master Expert walkthrough. This is James Bond. This is going down to level 2, which is Welcome, which introduces you to monsters and puzzles, which you'll see a lot of. Here, first, we're just going to concentrate on getting our skills up. Because we use Reincarnate instead of Resurrect, we have to raise our skills. Right now, if you see, I have no skills, no levels. So, it's okay. Basically, I'm practicing. Right now I'm trying to practice Boris and his wizard spells. I practice Warcry. And I'll practice with other things. Um, I'll practice making potions, which raises my priest level. Basically in the Amiga version, I think 1.5 and later, we're on 3.6. Warcry raises your fighter skills. It used to raise your priest skills. They found people were just maxing out their priest skills with just doing war cries all the time. So they took that out. So basically punch is fighter skill, war cry is fighter skill, and kick is your ninja skill. So I just raised, I'm just getting XP and ninja skills too. I basically concentrated on these two guys to go ninja, and also, priest and wizard as I get enough mana to do that. And then Boris is just pure wizards, just cast light spells, and I just gained a level. So, as you see, it doesn't take much to gain a level. And let's go downstairs. And it would be dark, but Boris has cast successfully some light spells. So, this is the rest of the dungeon, level 2. We're not going to go there right now. We're going to go here, and as you see, there is a club. I'm going to give it to one of my fighters. And right now he could just do a throw and a bash. As you get more skilled, you can do another thing. I think it's either melee down here, which takes a little bit more time but does a lot more damage. But until he raises skills, he's not going to be able to do that. And here's the secret. Okay, here's our first monster. It's a mummy. We could open this door and fight him, probably kill him easily, but I don't want to do that. I want to be in close proximity to him, and we will just do the fighter skills. And this will gain, and ninja skills. This will gain XP faster than if we were away from a monster. Also, the other skills we'll be using is the wizard skills, of course, the light, Boris, so I've got brighter, and the ninja skills. Warcry, of course, is fighter skills, and it won't take long. So what I usually do, my rule of thumb on this game is once my food levels start to drop into the yellow, while I'm on this, when I'm practicing, I will stop practicing and I will move on. I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys with just me practicing, but this is what you guys need to do. Usually my two back guys, I concentrate on ninja, but then I also concentrate on fighter skills. So ninja, of course, is kick, and bash is your fighter skill. So my back two will be just doing kicks, and sometimes I'll do war cries. That does add to your fighter skills. I don't think there's a difference between a punch and a war cry, not that I've seen. And you notice that I just gained a fighter skill. So, for now, I will pause the video and I will come back and show you after I practiced and got everybody up in skills and my food levels started turning yellow. This usually takes 30 to 45 minutes. It's not bad if you have some time to waste, but believe me, it's worth it because you'll see my fighters will have over 100 hit points. Even my priest and my ninja will have close to 100 hit points. Um, this is tremendous for later in the game, even early in the game. You just walk through some of these, like the worms that you'll hit. There's worms that can poison you. You can just walk through them. This is the key to do the reincarnate, is to raise your skills. And because we're at a higher level, I think the higher the level, the less food you use up in time. The lower level, the more food you consume. So this is the best place to do this. Alright, I'll see you in a second. In the next screen you'll see it will be me leveled up, and I'll demonstrate how I leveled up. See you in a bit. We are back, and I've been just using my bash, kicks, kicks, kicks. I've been using war cry. I've been going back and forth, and as you see, I am down to yellow, so it's time to stop doing this. I don't want to run out of food. I don't have a lot of food, but I don't really need a lot. But right now, you see, as I get lower on food, it turns red. You won't lose hit points, but if that goes all the way down, you'll start to. And let's see. As you see, I've leveled up now. So now I'm a journeyman fighter. I'm a novice ninja. My strength is 54. You know, a lot of my skills have leveled up. I have 143 hit points. I have 109 stamina. My mana really didn't go up much. I didn't really train my priest skills or anything like that. Shish is a journeyman fighter again and apprentice ninja. His food's a little bit better, but he's 150 hit points and 99 stamina. So you see how much this really way boosts you up more than if you just did a resurrect. Wolf is a journeyman ninja, a novice fighter, and a novice priest. I cast my priest spells as I can. Um, and I definitely do ninja. And if you look at his stats, he is at his strength and everything's up there, and he has 112 hit points. So even more than I said. Now Boris is low on food. He eats up food very fast for some reason. But if you look at his health, he's almost at 100 hit points. That's a lot better than when he started at. He's over 104 stamina. He's a novice fighter, a journeyman ninja, and an apprentice wizard. Yeah, he definitely raised his wizard skills by casting light, basically. So, let's go and kill this guy. This is the first monster we will attack in the game. And how you doing? And you see how easy it is to kill him now, because we're so skilled. Usually after I kill something, I like to keep practicing right after I kill it, because the game has an internal 2-minute timer after you've been in combat with something that you get double XP. So it's best, even after you kill it, for the next 2 minutes to just practice for about 2 minutes. Because you get a lot more XP from this. If I didn't fight a monster in a long time and I did this, it would take a lot more practicing to get my skill levels up. And this is fine.
Hello?
I am casting water. And
Hello?
I mean that water heal. But, alright, so basically we're done with the practicing. Alright, so now we're in a clove. More food. Do I want to waste it? I don't like these guys to get too low on food, so maybe I'll give him an apple.
Hello?
So I used a little bit of food. Um, I like to keep them non-yellow. I don't like to use different type of food gives you different type of satisfaction. Apples give you a little bit less than like cheese or bread or corn does. Alright, here's another scroll, and I have a feeling this is something to do with just a hint. I keep my scrolls, I usually try to keep everything with me as far down as I can go, but once I start getting overloaded, I usually throw stuff. There will be a level in level 4 that has a room full of what we call screamers, and I'll show you the screamers in a little bit. But basically you can eat those, and they regenerate. So this is a source that we're going to stop at, and it's another main point in the game. That's kind of where you want to make your camp, because you'll be, after a while, there'll be a shortcut to get up there from the stairways from down below. You can always go from all the way down to level 10 all the way up there. And so that's where our camp will be. That's where we'll be dropping our excess stuff, our excess food, our excess chests, our excess anything that we want to throw down. And we can always come back and pick it up later if we're low on anything. Wolf, notice now you have stab. Stab is a ninja skill. Throw is a ninja skill. Slash is a fighter skill. So if I just want to practice being a fighter, I can just do slash, slash. I want to practice my ninja, I do stab. It's the same thing. I don't think you get any more XP for doing a war cry compared to doing a slash or doing a bash. I think it's the XP is just raises every time you use it. I could be wrong. Could be maybe the lower you go here, the more XP you get. I don't know. It's a mystery of the game. So small details is the button, and I click it, and there is a falchion. And I will put it here. And now he's noticed that because my skill level has raised, I could do a chop. I can only do a bash here still. I could do a parry. And I could do a swing. I think all those are fighter skills. So now both my frontline guys have weapons. Now it's time to actually use my keyboard now to move. Now that I'm going to be in combat. Alright, so let's go into the dungeon proper. We're looking for keys here. A lot of things have keys. So you notice there's a key. To open the door, usually you find a keyhole. You just put the key over the keyhole, and it opens. You have to have the right key for the right keyhole. In this level, they kind of show you that you need to really collect your keys. Some of the keys are hard to find. They're the same color as the floor, so you really have to be careful in some areas. I'm doing all this from memory. I'm really not mapping this. Okay, so this area you need 2 keys to get to this back part. I don't have any keys right now at the present. Alright, so here's a water fountain. Now in the Amiga version, and I'm not sure in the early other versions, you could just click on it to drink, which is nice. And when you click on it to drink, you'll notice that your leader, whenever I click the name, that's your leader. So that's your default person. So that James will get water, Shish will get water, Wolf will get water, Boris will get water when I drink. And if you look at their skills, they got full water. A little bit low on food. So we need to get him some food. Because I've been practicing a lot. I will give him an apple. And that should keep him happy for now. Alright, so let's continue on. Okay, there's a key. A lot of times you say, oh, I got a key. I can just go to the nearest door. Well, no, that normally does not work. As you see, well, that one did work, but you still don't have the key to the second door. So you need to find another key to get to the next door. And that's not just, that part is actually just a part that has stuff in it. I will show you the actual. Alright, so here is another way to get in open doors, levers. we got through that. And I have to keep remembering to cast spells as I go, because I don't want to keep my mana at full all the time. Alright, so I closed that and it closed the pit. So there's another key. Now that could open that other door that I'm waiting on, so I'll go back and try it. Leather boots. Leather boots help better than no boots. It adds to your armor. Armor is a hidden thing. You need there's the Dungeon Master Encyclopedia out there that'll tell you how much it protects, but it's basically better than nothing. I don't see anything else here, so we basically cleared this part out. So we will go back and see if it opens that other door. I don't remember if it does. It may have to use something else. It did. Okay. So, now that we open these two doors. Oh, a bunch of stuff. Okay, torches. Like I said, I usually store those for times when I really need them and I can't cast light. Another key. I usually put my keys in the offhand just so it reminds me I have it. Another knife. I can stick the knife there, so now I can just do stab, stab, raise my ninja skills, chop, bash to raise my fighter skills. Elfin doublet, I think it's the same as leather. I don't think it's any better. We'll put that on this guy. He's sitting in the back. And arrows are good if you're going to use bows, but the problem with using bows, I would always use a bow with a wizard because your hands, you have to have this has to be in your ready hand and your bow has to be here. So you want to put your arrows in, I just showed you something. You want to put your arrows in your quiver. Your quiver can only hold 4 items. You can also put stuff here if you're overloaded. Like sometimes I'll just put that in my backpack. Get out of the way. The rabbit's foot I think actually adds luck to your skill, which is another hidden skill. You have a better chance of succeeding at things. Okay, so we got the key out of there. So we're done with this part. So now we don't need to come back here. And I need to use the keyboard again because we're going to be combat sooner or later. We did clear that out. So now here. There's screamers behind this door. This is the last door you'll be able to open in this area. You'll have to find a bunch of keys before you get to it. Of course, I can bash, chop. You're not going to chop it open. Some doors you can chop open. This one you can't. I could sit here and get XP, but I'm not going to do that because I'm low on food. So, I am going to, I just gained a priest level. So now I am an apprentice priest. My mana is up to 43, and I gained wisdom and vitality and anti-magic. So, doing very well on those type of skills. And I keep casting light. I want to make it as bright as we can in here. Alright, so here's the first puzzle. It's just a simple one just to show you how they kind of tease you because they get a lot harder than this. As you notice, when I clicked off of one and I clicked the other one and the door's shut, you're like, oh my goodness, I'm stuck. How do I get through? Well, it's pretty easy once you figure it out. Here's a rock. Yeah, they're good to throw if you don't have anything else. I usually don't keep too many in the inventory because they just weigh you down. Sometimes they're good for pressure plates and stuff. So I want to open this door again. Well, I know this one opens the door, so I'll click it again. But I know that one closes it. So what I will do is I won't walk on that one again. And voila. I am through the door. So, I've seen some walkthroughs where the guy spent like 15 minutes trying to figure out this puzzle. And I'm like, really? I'm going to sit through this walkthrough? No, thank you. Not this early. Alright, so cast a little bit more light. This key should work for this door, I'm hoping. Yes, it does. Alright, so now we're through here. So this one has stuff in it. I don't think we have any monsters yet. Another falcon. Now, different weapons affect different monsters. Like falcons work better against like screamers and soft creatures. Clubs work better against. I'll just put this in my inventory. Club work better against skeletons because they take half damage from uh, slashing weapons. So it does make a difference. I'm not saying it doesn't, but for now I just use these two swords, and it's easier for me to do chop, chop to get my XP, and then stab, stab to get my ninja XP. And Boris can cast another light, another pair of boots. I think I got leather boots on everybody. So, no, Wolf doesn't. Okay, so now he's got leather boots. Alright, there is a key here, and I think it's hidden. This is what I mean by, see how hard it is to see that key? But there was a key, and you'll be searching for it for a long time because you can't get through the doors without them. Alright, so, and this is another area where there is a key. It's hard to see. So then you just like to click down there if you see something abnormal. Geek trousers, they really don't do anything, but they're better than no pants at all. They're like cloth. I don't think they did anything, did they? No, I just added to my load. Sometimes if you want to see if something does something, you can look at all your skills. Like, oh, does it raise my dex? My dex 66. You can put it on, and you can look at it again, and it's still 66. So they really don't do anything. So they're just cloth pants. All right, we're done with this area. We've got 2 keys out of it. We've gotten all the stuff. So now we're gonna run into the wall, and we will go through. I don't really care about that door closing. Okay, so now we got screamers. Here they go. Alright, they're gonna come at us, and we are going to chop them up. Nothing particularly bad they can do. They can poison you, but it's a very slow poison, and believe me, there's no sense even curing this. Oops. Boris? Oh yeah, put it wrong place. Yeah, well, Wolf will do that. Alright, so let's get the screamers. That's how they attack. That's their noise. Probably I'm not going to take too many chops from this, too. Even though these guys can't reach, I just like them to reach. And also, you notice, if you get hit, you get XP. So sometimes I just like to get hit. Some people just sit in front of screamers for hours and let themselves get hit because they have such high stats that they won't kill them. And I don't like to do that too much. I don't like wasting my time. You could actually probably walk away from the keyboard and come back if your skills are high enough. And you still won't die from these things because you'll generate your health just as fast as they can bring it down. So I'm just going to kill it just to show you. I was getting XP as I was getting hit. In fact, I'm still getting XP now, as if I was still combat. The timer hasn't run out, even though he's dead. Two minutes later, it'll run out. So, I'm just running through this. Alright, so. Food. Let's give it to the guys that need it the most. Alright. Screamer slices are easy to come by, so I usually feed all my guys these first. Get them out of the yellow. So. Alright, so this door needs a key. You can try to chop it open, but it doesn't work. So that's the second key. Alright, so now we are going into the dungeon proper, and this is where the monsters start. So we'll start using the keyboard to move, and I will continue to cast spells, and continue to heal myself. And continue to cast light. Alright. So, in the next part, there's more screamers. I could see them here. Start chopping, because they'll walk into my view. Or I can just let them hit me. I don't think they could hit me. They're having a hard time hitting me. It's not going to take much to kill them. Probably another chop will kill them. Come on, guys, hit me. Come on. See, my skills are so high now, even these low-level monsters have a hard time hitting me. Oh, there you go. Alright. So, see how easily I dispatch them. Some more food for us. Give it to some of these lower level guys. More water. I really don't care. I don't need water right now. There's a key there, though, that we will want to use. Gold key. This might be one we don't even need because some doors you can be open with chop. And I sometimes like to keep keys in case I miss one somewhere. Like this door, I think I can just chop open. I don't think I need a key. We'll try it. We'll try a chop. Oh, look. So I didn't need the key. So what I do with the extra keys, I'll give it to one of my guys. Usually this guy holds the keys. And I can use it later if I need it. It's not cheating, it's just a way of getting through a door. Alright, so here's a little bit more complex puzzle. As you notice, you're like, oh my goodness, how the heck? Okay, now it's open. Alright, let me show you how I did that again, just so you kind of understand what I did. Okay, so that shuts it. That opens it. This shuts the second one, and you're like, oh, all you have to do is move forward and move backwards. That's it. That's it. A lot of people have a lot of hard time with this. That's it. And then just move off of it, and you're fine. So, there's some boys. There's 4 screamers for you. Come on, hit me, buddy. What are you afraid of?
No.
Let's see if I get poisoned. No, they're not even poisoning me. They can poison you, but it's hard for you to get poisoned. One, don't be shy.
No.
Attack me. Even though it says can't reach, you're still getting XP. I even parried, which isn't even an attack, and I killed him. So, I mean, like I said, I still practice even after combat for a little bit. Try to get some more XP. Alright, so now we got a bunch of screamer slices. Probably more than we want to eat, because your food gets up too high, you're just wasting it. So, we'll store some for later. And I don't like to eat too much food. Like I said, anything above here, you're just wasting it. So, give it to this guy, since he seems to like food a lot. Seems to be more hungry. So, Boris, you need to cast some light spells. Oh, there's a couple more. Hi, you guys. Alright. Wolf cast a healing spell. These guys gonna attack. And sometimes you can just back off and chop. Oops. Well, if you back off and they're not right in your front line of sight, you still get XP. So it'd be the same as I was hitting them. He should come after me here in a second. And don't worry about not getting a lot of XP. You'll get more as the lower level you go. I think level 3 and below you get more XP. Level 6 and below you get more XP. And level 8 and below you get even more XP per kill. Our stats are so high now it really doesn't matter. Alright, so store some more food. As you see, Screamer slices are delicious. And I don't think there's anything in here that I need. Let's go down in this corner here. Yes, okay, so that is the continuation of the dungeon. There's got to be a key somewhere, I think. I'm wrong here. Here it is. Alright, there's a key. Of course, I already had that gold key that I saved. I could have used that too. The type of keys seem to work on any door. I mean, if the door is opened by a gold key, it doesn't matter what gold key you have, it'll work. So, and we are alright, so that's open, right? Oops. No, it's not. Wait. Now it's open. No, it's not. Okay. Some of these are pressure switches. A boulder is really heavy, and it'll hold it down for you, so you don't have to walk on it. The door's open now. And we will continue on. Oh, hi, Mummy. Mummies don't do anything but just hit you. So if you want to let them hit you and get some XP, you're fine. They do moderate damage. If you were really low level, if you did a reincarnate, you don't want to fight these. You want to run. You know, I mean, you want to fight, but you want to run while you fight them. See how one chop and he's done. But yeah, they could mess you up if you do a reincarnate. Alright. So, step inside, take a ride. Okay, so this is a transporter. Almost all of them have this. Little blue flashing sparkles. So walk into it, and you hear that noise. That means you've been transported somewhere else. Oh, there's an apple. So, usually this is just showing you how you get transported, and a key. Another gold key. Alright, so you basically just step back into it, and it'll take you right back. See, I'm just on the other side of where I was. Alright, so I probably need a gold key, I take it, to open this door. And there we are. Alright. You don't really know what that does. Oh, what? Look. It's a shaft. You don't want to fall down those. You can, but they don't. I mean, usually you end up a level lower, and then you have to find your way back up, and it's best to avoid them. So I will put a rock. I think I have a rock, which I don't care about right now, on it. And it's closed now. So now I can continue. And this is just, like I said, these are easy puzzles compared to what you're going to see later. Alright, so you're like, oh, that says something. Well, I could put a rock on there. I'll put something on there just to show you what it says. It says this wall says nothing. So it's just a red heron. Alright. I think I want to go this way. And I think there's something down in here I need. No, I thought there was a key, but I guess not. It's just an apple. Better than nothing. To keep all the food I can get. Alright, so let's continue down this way. Alright, so this looks like it needs a key, but I don't have a key, so I'm gonna have to go find one. Probably be down in here. Another place where I need a key. I think this is just, there might be a rock down here. Which, I'll put it in my cat. You know, rocks aren't bad. Alright, so I probably should be doing practice. Usually when I play, I'm practicing as I'm moving. And because you never know when you can level up. But I'm not doing that right now. So anyways, oh, there's a screamer. Oh, there's a key. I knew there's a key here. So let's see if the key opens the door. And it does. Alright, screamer, do your worst. He can't even hit me. I mean, it's pretty pathetic. Pretty pathetic. And I can't even hit you. I did a little bit. Now he's back up to normal. And I will cast another one. Stab. Can't reach. Chop. Chop. Done. Okay, so now let's pick up our food. And we will see another key on the floor. Now, like I said, you have to be really careful because these keys are hidden. Alright, so you want to put that in my hand so I know I have it. Nothing else down here. This key will open up this door down here and get us out into the main part. So, and we will go this way. Alright. So where does this go? I'm not sure which one goes farther. We'll just check it out. Pretty sure this goes further in the dungeon. So we will go. Oh, and for you that don't know, there is no compass right now. I will show you where you can find a compass later. It'll help you orientate you if you want to do mapping on your own. If you don't want to use cheating. Cheating, I mean using like the hint books. I provided a link in my second part to those. You could use those if you want. Yeah. When I first played this, there was no hint books. Alright, so there's nothing in here. It's just empty. So we want to go continue on this way. Alright, so there's some screamers. Don't be afraid of the screamers. Light. Heal. Practice some of your priest spells. if I get hit. Heal.
Nope.
Or practice free spells.
Nope.
Drink. Now I could stand here and do war cries all day and raise my level. But like I said, I'm not going to do that. It's going to take too long. So, he's a little yellow on food, so I'll give him a Screamer Slice. Got plenty of food. This guy doesn't have that great food. Yeah, let's see if Boris is doing alright. Yeah, he's still got food. Alright, so now we move on. Dead end. So we're going to go this way. And this way. Open area. There's a mummy. Hey, mummy. How you doing? As you notice, I did a lot of damage with my chop. Okay, so if you didn't have already have a flask to cast your pre-spells, this is where you'll find your first flask. This is going to say something about Vibro is for curing poison, which is very helpful. Food. Vibro is, I'll show you what Vibro is. I'm going to store some of my empty flasks. And it's probably another pre-spell. V. I've been showing you V for a while. This is V. That's V. The second one, that's V.
Nope.
And V bro would be V. I think that's bro, right? No, it's not V bro. Oh, I have to remember what V bro is. V bro. Let's see what that one is. I want to cast some of these because I want to have some cure poison. Because at this level, I don't think there's anything that really poisons you much. And I can get rid of those. But later in your level, you will get poisoned, and you will want Vibro. You just put them in your fighters, and if they get poisoned, they just drink it, and they don't become poisoned anymore. A lot of food. Plenty of food here and there in this level. A lot of levels don't have that, so don't get used to it. As we get chests, which you'll see soon, I will be putting my food in my chests. It's a big open area. Really not much here. I think this doesn't do anything that I remember. No. I think that just resets that door if you shut it. So how you open the door is you stand on that. And then you click this. It's that order. You have to stand on that and then click the button. It's just something you have to do in order. Alright, so now we're stuck again. Looks like the switch on this side. And I think there's a switch on this side. Yes. Okay. Another thing you can do with these, you can put them in a water flask and fill them with water. I don't know. I'll show you. You can get water skins here. You get like 3 drinks out of it. This you only get 1 drink. It does fill your water all the way up though, but I don't waste my flask on water. Still trying to figure out what V bro is. V. I think it's that. That's the wrong person, anyways. It's that. V. Huh? There it is. So that was it. That's cure poison. That's a bro poison. Cure pose. Cure poison spell. I usually put one with each of my fighters. So Wolf will cast another one. So to cure poison, you just use lowest power. This is your power ranking, lowest to highest. You want to use lowest power. V, bro, boom. So there's your cure poison. And I put that in my other fighter in case they get poisoned. Alright, so now I need another flask for Wolf. Use that one. And I'll just cast a heal. Alright, so this is... You need a key. We don't have a key. Probably going to have to get it from the other side. So we'll go over here and try to find the key. Where is the key? Oh, it's getting a little dark. Let's go, Boris. Let's crank up some wizard spells. There you go. That's what you get for practicing. It's a German wizard. Notice his mana is up to 54. All his stats have gone up. We're looking for a key in here. Should be in here. I think it's in this little thing. So this is the little area goes. To close a pit, leave a valuable on the floor. So basically it's saying to get over here, which is you want to get the key, throw something down. So I think you get it back, so I'm just going to I'll just throw a rock in case I don't get it back, but I'm pretty sure you get it back. Okay, that closed the pit. So, now we get my rock back. Big deal. And we get a key, which is to open that door. And we get a throwing star. And throwing stars aren't that great. Actually, on the level of throwing things for ninjas, the better is actually the knife. And if you notice anything you throw in there, it's going to come back over here. But, yeah, throwing stars are okay. They're better than rocks, but they're not better than knives as far as damage. So we got a key. Now we're going to go back to that other area. And we are going to go back and open that door. And here we go. Alright. So now we're in another big open area. Probably a monster around here. Oh, yeah, there's several. Now, if you were reincarnated and you hit these guys, you got to be really careful. You would probably die a lot, since we have so much hit points and levels that we are fine. I like to kind of walk away from them and swing. Well, they keep up with you. Just because I get more XP. I'm hoping to raise another fighter level soon. I'd like to be artesian by the time I get down to the next level. But may not be. Where is he? Come on, guys. What, are you scared of me? Look, he's scared. What a pansy. Come on, take it like a man. There you go. Alright, there's a coin. Coins are often used for opening doors. And some will actually give you things if you put coins in certain areas and slots. So that's basically it there. I don't think there's anything else around here. So we will go look and see if there is a door around here. I don't think I got hit by anybody.
Nope.
But I will still continue to cast healing potions. Alright. There is a torch. Add it to the torch collection. The one thing you want to watch is this. Your load starts to get to yellow. You don't want that. That'll slow you down. And in certain areas, if you're yellow, you will not run fast enough to get through certain traps. So you got to be careful about that. You don't want to be overloaded. If you turn red, you can't even move. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, so this says, and that closes on you, you're like, oh, none shall pass. Well, of course you can pass. You can do a chop. And that's the only way you can get through there. And you want to get through there because this way you can't get in there. As you see, oh, a chest. It won't let you through. You can't get to it. So, we will pass. And that's with the chop. So you have to have a falcon. And we will get our first chest. I usually like to give my chests to my bigger guys because they weigh so much. Now, how you open a chest is you put it in their hands. And you notice I have some Ya potions, which you're like, what is a Ya potion? Ya is stamina. It'll give you extra stamina. Actually, I think it may actually. I think it. Oh no, this is defense. I'm sorry. Ya is defense. It gives you defense against hit points. You could give your fighters these potions. And they will be protected against physical damage. You can also cast these. So, what I usually like to do is I like to put my best food in my chest. Just because it's the highest satisfaction rating. So, I put my cheese in here. And I'll put some corn in here too. I leave my apples out usually. Do I have no more food? It's fine. I don't need food here. Here's some food. Meat is probably your best satisfaction, so you want to put that in there. And apples I like to leave out. Bread. We'll fill the rest with bread. Alright. So there you go. There is your first chest. I just store them up here usually. And you notice my load went way up. You don't really want to carry more than a couple chests, 1 to 2. Some of these weaker guys you want just 1, but since you don't want this to get to yellow. I think over half, if I'm more than 25 kilograms or 30 kilograms, it starts to get yellow. So we got our first chest. And on this one you just walk through. It teleports you right back where you were. No big deal. So, screamers. Hey guys. I need to put my sword back. Hey, you hit me.
Nope.
And you can stay here for a while and get XP. Every time you get hit, you get XP. You don't have to swing even.
Nope.
I've gained fighter levels just by monsters hitting me. full again. Try to get my priest level up a little bit here.
Ooh.
Full again. Alright, more food. More food than we need.
Ooh.
And I will take a bite out of each one just to keep my food level up.
Ooh.
If your food level is low, I think your stamina goes down quicker. And the lower your stamina, which is the middle bar, the less you can carry. So if your stamina gets really low, you could actually not be able to move because you're carrying too much. So you gotta keep your stamina up. Alright, so we got plenty of food. We still got the coin, which we haven't used yet. I'm sure we're gonna use it here soon. And continuing on. Okay, so here, the fountain accepts one wish. Well, of course, what do you throw in a fountain? A coin. So you put it in the fountain, and the door opens. And there's some more screamers. And we'll wait for him to come by. Hello.
Ooh.
Boris cast some spells. Get some light in here.
Ooh.
Drink a little potion. Cast another heal. Chop a little bit. Now, so sometimes they carry stuff. This guy was carrying a torch. Monsters do carry stuff. Sometimes you need to kill them to get items. So avoiding combat is not really recommended, especially if you want to gain levels. Unless you want to sit there and practice all day, which gets boring after a while. Put that there. Arrange my food around a little bit. That there. Apple over there. And there's the flask that was dropped, so that goes the wolf. And screamer slice over there. Alright. So, can't get in there. Well, there's gotta be some way to get in there, right? Not that you really care.
Ooh.
That's not it. Probably a button down here that we have to hit. There's another screamer. How you doing? Tough little guy, isn't he? He's got some hit points on him, doesn't he? Oh, that was it for him. That probably opens that door. that we saw earlier. Alright, so we got apple. And we got more. Oh, we got a. This is another water skin. So, put there. And fill those up with water. Throwing star, like I said, they're I wouldn't even care about them that much. Something over there that we might need.
Nope.
Need a little bit more food. Oh, another throwing star. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, if you want to raise ninja levels and kill things at a distance, that's fine. I don't like dropping things and picking them up. I find it tedious and boring.
Nope.
I want to raise ninja skills. I'll just do stabs. Okay. So we can go back and look at that thing I just opened up. And there is another falchion. I ain't gonna bother with this thing. I don't need it. And that should open up something in the other room, I think. Room we were just in. Should have now something open. See? Whole new area. Secret. Alright, so this is a magical box. I saw one walkthrough where they didn't even know what these things did. I don't know why they wouldn't even try to see what they do, but they freeze life. There's a darker one and there's a lighter one. This one is the lighter one. Click it and you click freeze life. It uses a box up, but all life around you freezes. It's really great for when you're surrounded or there's a lot of bad things happening to you. I usually store these. I always keep them and use them last resort. It doesn't work against Lord of the Chaos, but it works against almost everything else. So there's nothing really in here else. So we'll continue on. And we will go, I think we're near the end of this level. Anything in here that's worth noting? Nothing that I can see. Okay. Alright, so here's some more mummies. I get through them to get through this level. There's 4 of them.
Nope.
Alright. Killed those. We are through mummies. Okay. Some more. Okay, so buckler is like a shield. It helps you a little bit in defense. You can put it in your offhand for your fighters. I can do parries if I always want XP. Slashes if I want fighter levels. Alright. I don't think there's anything major over here. We will look. It's the same area. And we are close to the end. Oh, there is another chest. Alright, so this is my other fighter. I'll give it to him. And we'll see what it has in there. It has a lot of food in there already. Another magical box. I'll give it to my wizard. The wizards don't have to cast magical. Anybody can do it. It just stops life. Another flask. I'll give it to my priest wolf. And let's see what else he's got. Just food and probably some Death Van will conjure a poison spell. I think that is a wizard spell. I can't remember exactly on that one. But anyway, it's a good spell if you want to poison. There's some things that are easily poisoned. There is a bee or a wasp that poison kills really quickly, and those wasps are annoying. So poison is probably a good spell against them. Anyway, we're gonna just throw some more food in here. Or any more food that's worth a damn. Not much. So we'll just throw some apples in there. Apples. Apple. Alright. So we'll carry that. So, alright. So we got 2 chests. And Boris cast light. Let's just get some XP here. Alright. What do we got going on down here? Should be getting close to the end. Oh, there we are. We're at the end of level 2, guys. I hope this helped you. As you see, we didn't really raise a lot of levels after we started fighting, so that's why I told you to do the practice. But we got, I got up to Journeyman and Apprentice Priest and Journeyman Ninja. Priest still needs to be worked on a little bit.
Hello?
There is a item that you will be getting shortly that I will show you. Yeah, of course. There is an item that I will show you shortly that will give you priest XP by just using it.
Hello?
Which is great because you can just keep using it over and over and over again. And it doesn't use charges, so you can just raise your priest levels that way. It's a lot easier than casting potions all the time. But he did just catch his last priest level, just by chance. Now as a German priest, his wisdom went up to 52, his anti-magic went up to 42. He's got 49 mana, 126 hit points. Doing really well. All our guys are really high level for this, being this high in the dungeon still. We haven't even gone to level 3. So, everyone, this is the end of part 2. Welcome. And, or actually part 3 we're on.